use non-statutory guidance to help you deliver the EYFS framework in your setting. This video will focus on the Development Matters guidance that has been revised to align with the new EYFS framework. This video will highlight the main changes to the guidance and the reasons behind them. The revised Development Matters was created over 18 months. The development was overseen by an early years advisory group established by the Department for Education. A wide range of people were involved in contributing to the revisions, including early years practitioners, experts in child health and development, and advisors from the Education Endowment Foundation and Oxford University. The Development Matters guidance has since been updated to reflect feedback from early adopters. The guidance builds on the 2012 Development Matters and the original curriculum guidance for the EYFS and Birth to 3 Matters. The communication section uses the work of ICANN, and the expressive arts and design section draws on the work of Nicola Buck's musical development. The guidance makes use of research and evidence from the SEED project, the EPSI project, the field study, as well as the Inclusive Classroom Profile, the Early Years Learning and Development Literature Review, the EEF Early Years Toolkit, Practitioners' Experiences of the EYFS, Children's Experiences of the EYFS, and Playing, Learning and Interacting. Dr. Julian Grenier, a key contributor to the guidance and a member of the EYFS advisory panel, makes clear that although the document takes into account research, it is not research-driven, and the importance of practice and experience is reflected in the document. The document also draws on insights gathered from the Newham Early Years Hub, which is a network of over 100 early years settings. The first thing you might notice is the different look to the Development Matters guidance. The format and the visuals of the document have been carefully chosen so that the guidance is more accessible and can be read just as easily online and on different devices, as well as in its physical form. The introduction is the first section of the document and begins with the statement, "No job is more important than working with children in the early years." The guidance makes clear that it intends to support all early years practitioners and can help practitioners design an effective curriculum and meet children's needs. The introduction touches on the curriculum, assessment, and use of next steps. It highlights the importance of using professional knowledge and judgment and the value of depth over breadth in learning. It also expands on how to use the observational checkpoints, explaining that they can be used if there is a concern about how a child is doing and to help you notice if a child is at risk of falling behind. The introduction also emphasises the aims of the reforms, improving outcomes for children at age 5, especially in language and literacy, and particularly for disadvantaged children, along with reducing workload so practitioners can spend more time with children. The introduction ends by discussing high-quality education, how children learn, and how to support children in further detail. The second section is on the 7 key features of effective practice. These features include the best for every child, high quality care, the curriculum, what we want children to learn, pedagogy, helping children to learn, assessment, checking what children have learnt, self-regulation, executive function, and partnership with parents. If you would like to learn more about the key features of effective practice, we have delved into each one in depth and shared the findings in our latest blogs, which you can find through our EYFS 2021 Hub, linked below. The third section of the guidance explores the importance of the characteristics of effective teaching and learning. Under each characteristic, the document expands on what children will be learning to do and provides examples of how to support it. Sections 4 through 10 focus on each area of learning and development. Each section has an explanation of what the area of learning and development is about and why it is important. The layout is the same as the characteristics of effective teaching and learning, with what children will be learning to do in different age bands on the left and examples of how to support it on the right. The details of what has changed within the areas of learning and development can be explored in our resources online, which again are linked below. There is a noticeable difference in the use of the age bands. The age bands on the revised Development Matters guidance have changed from 6 bands to 3. The age bands are now birth to 3, 3 and 4-year-olds, and children in reception. This change has been made to allow for more space for professional knowledge and judgment, as well as to discourage any approaches to child development in a linear way. This is an overview of why the Development Matters guidance has been revised and what the guidance now includes to help you think about if you could use it in your practice. There are lots of wonderful resources on site to support your understanding of development matters. One is especially popular, the detailed comparison of Development Matters 2012 and 2020, which you can find linked below. If you found this video useful, subscribe to our channel so that you can be the first to hear about new videos, or you can like and share them with others that might find them useful.